Anime dropped this year number 36. The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. One episode watched, 2 out of 10. Well, that sure was a Go Hand show, wasn't it? There's no way I could talk about this without starting with the issue of the animation in the first several minutes of the show. It really is a case study in the fact that just because you can do something impressive doesn't mean that you should. The first few minutes of this show are a roller coaster of camera movements that might seem impressive at first, as long as you're not weirded out by the absolutely insane use of angles and weird perspective shots. But in all that movement, it doesn't tell me anything. For all that there is, it feels like there should be some sort of meaning to the choices, but there's not. At most, it tells me that the main character attends a school. And the weirdness in the way the show is framed just keeps going from there. Like, I can understand the desire to avoid having a very standard presentation, but oftentimes there are reasons things become standard. You can get creative without throwing every helping hand of cinematography that the rules offer you out the window. Beyond that, the premise that a girl that seems to be basically legally blind without her glasses would forget them not once but multiple times is really hard for me to buy. I wear glasses, and while my vision is noticeably different when I don't have them on, it's not like it's absolutely terrible either. However, if I don't have my glasses, I notice for sure. The show does try to hand wave this element away a little, but there's only so far my belief can stretch on something like this. But even if all that was fixed, the show is just plainly boring. There was nothing about it that got me invested in what was going on. The main character is nice guy number 462. The female lead has nothing to her except bad eyesight and mildly spacey. Romances that fall into this sort of vein have to work a little hard to convince me to watch them these days, and this one hasn't done anything to make me think it's going to be worth watching, so I'll pass. I'll catch the most egregious go hands moments after the fact, since they're bad, but they're not so off the wall for me to want to sit through the rest of the show just to see them either.